Okay. Any doubts regarding morning class? Presentation of J, G. Each layer you have to show. See, it is looking same like this. Every time you have to show the lid and you have to tell the child it is looking like this, it is looking like this. That means the child should understand whenever he constructs, this shape and color should come. Yeah, language. 2B envelope we are doing, right? Any doubts? Okay, got the ideas? Okay. Then, long sounds for vowels. A to Z, why do you need, ma? No need. Yeah. What is long sounds for vowels? I don't want examples. You just tell me what is that. Long sounds for vowels means what? Okay. How do you pronounce A in bat? How do you pronounce A? How do you pronounce E in egg? How do you pronounce I in pin? How do you pronounce O in orange? How do you pronounce U in umbrella? Okay, that is called short sounds of vowels. Okay, so long sounds of vowels, don't worry, it is nothing but how do we say the alphabet, we are going to pronounce in the same manner. A as A, E as E, I as I, O as O, U as U. Long sounds of vowels. See, that's what we told. English is a funny language, isn't it? We have so many complications in English, even in writing, even in reading. Why we are learning phonics only in English? In Kannada, are we learning in phonics, through phonics? No, because we have so many letters, everything. So, in Kannada we have Swara, Vyanjana, Vattakshara, Dirgha Swara, so many we have, right? In Hindi or in Kannada, wherever you take, whichever language you take, we have many letters and we have Gunitakshara, Kagudita. No, but in English, we have only 26 letters and we have to play all the games only with these letters. So, how to teach the child? Yes, because we are writing this only for this. A only we are using 5 times in 5 sounds. How can you teach that to the child? That is more important. Okay. If you are not able to teach for UKG child, at least for first, second, third standard children, you can teach this. But what's the way? We are teaching only the Montessori method gives you the way of teaching. Okay, long sounds for vowels means only we are going to pronounce vowels as it is. Okay, now how to teach that? Okay, give me some examples for A. Cake, ache, right? Ape. A should come. Cake, make, take, lake, shape, shake, A. No, how we pronounce A? A, we are pronouncing as it is. That is called long sounds of vowels. Got it? Now you got the difference? All the vowels, all the 5 vowels. Just a minute. For which letter you are telling? Which vowel? U. Cup. Ka, pa, cup. Where is U? Unit. Umbrella. U as it is, uniform. That's why when you are listening, please, these are very important things even in your life. Cup, how? You just think now, you just imagine now. You just think of yourself. Cup. I'll tell you what is there behind this, why we need to teach, why it's in a separate presentation, all these things I'll tell you. You'll wonder afterwards, after a few seconds. Okay. Now, U as U only, uniform, united, unity. Okay. Then O as O, rope, R, O, P, cope, cold. Yes, come out. Everyone should try. Padman, try. Cone, very good. Cold. Heat, E sound. I pronouncing like E. E, tell me E for E. Eat. Eat, eagle. And A. Elephant. No, elephant A. E-S. Each. Energy no. Engine, that is engine, not engine. Engine, that is. Emotion, A sound, A, emotion. E. Emotion, will you tell emotion? Emotion, E. Emotion, no. Emotion, A. Eat. Eagle. Now come out fast. Emerging. Use first. We are in E and you are telling I was confused. Okay, I as I. Ice cream. Kite. Kite. Ike. Idle. Item. Got it? Examples. Go home. These are the homeworks. Please. That's why we are telling you to write the presentations. Why we are telling you to write the presentations? Because to remember all these things. After going home, keep one book. From the morning we are doing a short, everything. Make a list of words. Even for long sounds, even for short sounds. Rope. Gold, bold, told, fold. pronounced in the same manner. That is only long sounds of vowels. Easy way to remember. Okay. Now, how to give the presentation? Then is it? Okay, so this number we call it as 2B was our phonograms. 2C is our long sounds for vowels. Okay. Got it? Okay. Tell me why. Why I have written like that? I am going to write like this. Okay, okay. Now, same procedure you have to follow. What you have to do, you have to collect the pictures. Some cards, collect the pictures. What is this? I don't know, I am very bad in drawing. Just think this is a cake. You think, okay. Okay. Now, please listen here. Afterwards, if I want, I can dictate you also. But please understand, I'm not going to give presentation for all these things. Only one you have to understand. Okay. So, invitation. Okay, just give the invitation. Today, shall we learn some other sounds, whatever you want. Okay. Now, in an envelope, you have to collect some pictures. I'll tell you about the pictures later on. And here you have written 2B Roman number, and here you have to write like this. Yeah, 2C, sorry. 2C and picture, and here you have to write A, then you have to give a box and E. At the end we are going to write E. Now, what is this? But don't show with the envelope, you have to take out the cards and you have to show one by one. Got it? Okay. Just think this is a card. What is this? Cake. What is the first sound in cake? Sound. After ka? Okay. Whenever you listen A sound, you have to write this A itself. If the child asks, ma'am, for also we are writing this. Yes, for that also we are using this. For this also we are using this only, because we have this many letters. Whatever the story, if you can narrate, you can narrate. Not a problem. Okay. You have to write this. After A, K. Cake over, no spelling. Correct? Cake spelling is correct. Then what we have to write there? E. We are not listening E, but we have to write E at the end. Correct? That's what I told. English is a funny language. We write something, we read something. We are reading cake. We are not at all pronouncing this E. E sound we are not at all using. We are not using as E. We are not using this as A. Nothing we are using. But still we are writing E. Correct? So how to make the child to understand this concept? Silent letter. We are going to write this, but we have some rules where we are going to write silent E. No. So, K, A, K, but here we have no, after this we have to write E. We are not going to pronounce, but we are going to write. Okay. So, if now you, okay, if you take this, okay, if you tube picture you show, okay, something tube like this, something show, tube, which is the first sound in tube, t, after tu, t, you, after t, after you, b, after b, nothing, but we have to write this. What happens? T-U-B, T-A-B. This I am pronouncing as a short vowel here. At E here, these sounds becomes long vowel. Got it? Now, tube. See, the same sounds or same letters we are using, but how that sound makes magic. So that's why E is called a magic E also. But our intention is to how to convey this to the child. Okay, like this you can do envelopes. You start doing from now itself. It's very easy. And you can make your own material. Wherever you go for the interview, you can carry your materials. Got it? Like this, maybe rope, R, O. Whenever you are writing O, you have to write this. For rope. Then you have to write E. So many like this. See, that's what. This, because of this E, the whole meaning and the whole pronunciation has changed. So if he doesn't place E here, if he writes like this, it becomes tub. For tube only the child writes like this. Because we are teaching the child U as A. No, while reading the child reads tub. If you put E here, the child reads as tube, U. That because of this E, this sound is changed. See, first time when you are teaching as A. You are not teaching uniform and umbrella. On like that you are going to teach. See, it depends. See, in Montessori method, what do we think is, beginning if you teach 2, 3 like that, the child will be confused. Okay, when you are writing umbrella, there is no any conditions like that. At the end you have to write E. But when you are using long sounds for vowels, U as U, E as E, that time at the end you have to use E. I want to make my child to understand this concept. So what I am doing, this I am teaching in a separate presentations. Because of that I am making my material, I am using this material and I am teaching my child in this manner. Okay, at the beginning only if you teach all these things, the child will not understand anything. Now what I'll do, like this I have so many letters, so many pictures. I'm going to arrange all the pictures. I'll give this movable alphabet and then I'll ask the child to arrange the sounds. So each time at the end I'll ask the child to put this E. Got it? Each time the child may be cake, ka, a, ka. Then I have to show this envelope because that envelope will be there itself. Now the child's right. Okay, see, after this long sound of vowel, here we'll get only one consonant. Okay, in between here we'll get only one consonant. So whenever we are going to give, offer these pictures as many as possible, as many as times as possible until the child becomes perfect by using these things. Separate envelopes. And don't give immediately. Today you are given A, tomorrow don't give another envelope. Give time for the child. Okay. See, as soon he says A sound, that should come to his mind that he has to keep write E there. As soon he listens U sound, at the end he has to write E. O sound, at the end E. That should come to his mind even without material while he is writing with his pen, paper, everything, he has to write that. Okay, you have to prepare the child till then. Give freedom or give time for the child. Okay, don't be hurry. Okay, let him practice every day. Maybe today I have given this material will be there. Every day let him frame at least 5 words. You start collecting the words. Maybe after with picture series, you give orally, you give some words. Let him arrange. So if he does mistakes, again there only you can correct it. Okay, only for A and I, maybe he'll do some mistakes. After that, it becomes habit for the child to write E at the end. Any doubts? Do you think this is the easy way to teach the child? Maybe this is also one using envelope and this adds more advantage. Okay, because each time he does with this. Not really easy for the child, no? So whenever if you ask the child, maybe when the child is around 5.5 years, you believe it or not, in Montessori, if we are following like this type of teaching techniques and all, the child will be able to write on his own. If you ask him to write about his cloth or whatever, if you give one topic, the child is able to write. Even TH also, we pronounce it in two different ways. Tell me. To and the. Thing, then there, the, there. So if you keep like this envelope, the child will understand. Yes, we are going to pronounce this as the also, the also. Even now the child has understood, for A only we are writing in different manners. Whenever you are using this envelope, you have to write this. Okay, like that you can teach the child. Okay, which is the first sound? Wa, wa, wa. Okay, maybe wa, something. Next. Ul. No. So, how to teach that? Because we have to convey the message. Why we are teaching double O concept? Because double O, we are going to use it in two different manners. Tell me the sounds of double O. book. Then what about this? Food. Ooh sound. Okay. In both the ways we are writing double O. Correct. There is no symbol for U. A to Z, we doesn't have symbol for U or U. Okay, but in Hindi we have, in Kannada we have, but in English, so with 26 letters only we are playing. Here, there, everywhere we are playing the game. So, you have to collect the pictures same way. Okay, this is in totally different presentations. Okay, collect the pictures for U sound. Okay, in an envelope. Okay, you ask the child. Okay, took. Which is the first sound in took? T. What comes after T in took? U. Took. U. So, whenever you listen U sound, okay, whenever you listen U sound, okay, this is to B. We have to write these 2 times. You have to convey the message to the child, okay. You have to write these 2 times. Then last sound, K. So now you give as many words as possible. So whenever the child listens that U sound, he has to place double O. Maybe after some time, okay, maybe after 3 months, okay, because the child will be with you till 6 years. That's why in Montessori method what happens? You will get the child to your hand at the age of 2.5. The child will be with you till he is 6 years. So those 3.5 years you can teach whatever you want and you can mold the child however you want. Okay, individually you are teaching, so how the child understands you can go in that way and you can teach the child. Correct? Okay, some other day, maybe after 3 months, when the child is able to understand, you can give this double O as food, food, okay, like this. So whenever you listen oo sound, oo, because now the child is able to recognize the sounds, food, okay. See, when you are asking, you have to prolong or you have to stress that particular sound. Always you remember that. Maybe while teaching single sound also, when if you are particular about that particular sound, you have to stress that or you have to prolong it, okay. When I say food, ooh, and just prolong it, just for a second. Which is the first sound? What comes after? Ooh. No? Whenever you listen, ooh sound, the child doesn't know this ooh. Don't write all this for your reference I've written. Whenever you listen, ooh sound, you have to write these 2 in an envelope you have to show. Then that time the child may ask again, here also for ooh sound we are using here also. Yes. For both the sounds we are going to use this. Okay? Give as many words, as many pictures as possible to the child. Any doubts? No doubts or not understanding? Huh? Because, yeah. Huh? If you give in net, you will get it, ma. Cool. Or else you collect the words and images for this, images for this. If you give, if you don't get so in some books, you can directly in the internet you can collect. Give that name, you will get so many pictures. Which one the child can understand very easily. That pictures you select, make it small. In one sheet you can take at least more than 15-20 pictures. Small is enough because we are dealing with individual child. Just I'll sit next to the child and I'll show. So no need big pictures. Small pictures is enough. Okay? No, 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 not short vowels. Nothing. No short, no long. This sounds, that's it. Okay, here the same thing we are using. Even. E. Sheep. Okay. Which is the first sound in sheep? Sh. After sh. Where is E? Show me E. We have E. We have A. Is E. Okay. That's why you have to prolong it. Whenever you listen E sound, what you have to write? You have to write double E this 2 times. In an envelope, everything envelope, and you have to collect the pictures and you have to give this sheep, then give feet, meat, keep, sleep. Yeah, that is totally different. E sound. Deer. Yeah. E sound. Then small mobile alphabet box. Okay, now here see, sheep is using sh sound, E sound also. But this is single sound. Sh, E, this is single sound. Okay, maybe at this time in Montessori observed children, the child is going to expose to writing. Okay, till now we don't force the child to write. Okay, now the child knows all the sounds and everything. Now you can start giving him the writing instruments, means book, pencil, whatever it is. Okay, if the child is, maybe by this time the child will be around 4.5 years. But nowadays in some schools they are giving writing at the age of 3, 2.5 only they are starting because parents are forcing. See, by this time the child will be ready for writing. Okay, now if you give some book, paper, pencil, everything, automatically the child writes. But this is next section, means while the child is writing, you have to sit along with the child. If the child is not able to form anything, or no writing difficulties, parents and teachers or adults, they have to sit along with the child till they practice to write. Then once if they practice to write everything, then don't use this mobile alphabet box. For next things you can directly ask the child to write in the paper. Then it will be easy, no? Because what do? Maybe if you are following cursive writing, you have to ask the child how to write. See, like this we are going to write. No, we don't leave our hand. Okay, if it is print, no. If you are following cursive, you have to teach joining letters and all those things. Okay, all those things are there. Okay, you have to teach explosion into writing. Then it is very easy for the child. Automatically within 1 or 2 months the child learns to write everything. From now onwards you can give some writing, reading, writing, copywriting, all those things you can start. Yeah. Cursive writing, actually, to be frank, they have different opinions. Actually, what they say, one way, what that people, those who are in this field from long years, what they say, when you start teaching cursive writing for LKG children, you need to take 1 whole year I'm talking only about the writing. Okay, Montessori method is totally different, you leave it, because we are not teaching the whole year, because already the child looks, everything looks in a cursive print. So it is easy, already it is there in his visual sense. Okay, even in his motor sense, because he traces everything in cursive letter only. So even in Montessori method we follow that, we feel it's very easy. But when you take it in a traditional way, because the child doesn't know anything, even at the home, even as teachers, so many that doesn't know cursive writing. Let us accept that. So many morning they are telling that coordinator doesn't know anything, all those things. Okay, so when you doesn't know something, how that small child, no, the child doesn't know anything about cursive writing, because at the home they'll show some books and they'll say this is A, B, C, D, that will be in a printed form. Okay, cursive, when the child comes to the school, so first the cursive, he has to follow this. That itself little difficult. Other one thing in school, what we are doing, as soon the child comes to LKG, directly we give 4-line book, pencil. So please, at the beginning, don't give this normal pencil to the child. You have to give thick crayons and scribbling. Okay, first thick crayons and scribbling, then the thin crayons, what we get, normal crayons, then you have to give pencil. Okay, but we don't do that. First only we start. Because so many children, they doesn't know how to hold the pencil. It will be difficult for the child. Even if the child learns fast, one whole year at least till February are going to take only to teach A to Z. Okay? By the end of the LKG, the child knows only to write A to Z. The whole year he has learnt only to write these 26 letters. Even in that we don't know how many have learnt in a proper manner and how many are following that line concept, everything. So when they comes to UKG, what happens? The 2 months gap, no holiday gap, as soon they'll come to UKG, maybe they'll forget all these things. So again another 2 months you are going to waste to teach them cursive writing. Again in all the schools they'll give that revision. So few people, what they say, instead of wasting one whole year there and 2 months here, teach them normal small letter. When the child is at the end of UKG or beginning of first standard, if you teach cursive letter, within 2 months the child learns to write cursive letter. So many experts, one way they'll tell that, in the other way what they tell, beginning if you teach this cursive letter, then it will be easy for the child to follow that throughout his life. So they have different opinions, but if you are following cursive also, you have to follow in a correct manner, step by step. Okay, don't force the child, because that first step itself, no, it takes lots of time for the child to write. Even if you get good set of parents, those who can teach at the home also, then it's good. So many experts, they have different opinions on cursive writing. So many they say, yeah, cursive writing spoils the handwriting also. So they have different opinions. So it depends on individual. Okay, so any doubts? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. O as in moon, okay, like that. Again, so we are talking about orthographic complications, right? So why orthographic complications in English? Because we have only 26 letters, and in those only we have to maintain everything. So because of that, maybe we are not able to teach all the sounds. So many, see, nation, N-A-T-I-O-N, but even there also you are pronouncing sh for T-I. So those things, maybe it is very difficult for the child to teach. But when you say the child to write nation, the child writes N-A-S-H-I-O-N. Because he listens that sh sound. Because we are not introduced to those things. Now at least if your child asks about all those things, you can tell them, no, you have to use this because English we have only these many letters. So we are using like this, everything you can tell. Okay. So because of all these orthographic complications, we are going to use these materials. Okay, it will be easy. Then we have another one box, that is small mobile alphabet. Another one box we have. Okay, I'll just pass this afterwards. In that we have punctuation marks also. Okay, if you can see, I don't know if you can see or not. Like this we'll be having a. Can you see? We have vowels 2 times. Vowels we use more, right? So vowels we have 2 times. Because here we have maybe 10 to 15 letters for each. Okay, small. Why this is? This is for explosion into reading. Understood? Here we are teaching cursive letter. The child is writing in cursive. But when the child starts reading, what happens? In the books, will they give in cursive print? They'll give in print. So we have to introduce that script also. So here we have. Okay, when the child starts writing sentences, first beginning he can write in this. So you can teach him using this full stop, question mark, brackets, double inverted commas, semicolon, colon, everything you can teach with this. While they write the sentence, you can teach comma, full stop. Because even at the UKG we don't teach to write the sentences. If they write the sentences also, only you have to start with the capital letter and end with the full stop. Only that concept you are going to teach. But if possible you can teach through this material, you can teach. So in Montessori, for each and everything we have a material. Okay. So then, double terminal consonants. See, don't be confused. Okay. Next is double terminal consonant. Till now we are done with vowels, double vowels. See, we are using O, E, right? Now consonants also we are going to use. Double consonants we use in some words. Tell me those words. Give us some examples. Wall, okay, glass, dress, okay, see, SS. We are going to listen, dress. Which is the first sound in dress? After D, after R, dress, A. Then dress, okay, but okay, this is 3, this countess. You can give your number as you want, okay. So in the same manner as the sounds, whenever you listen in this dress, particularly you have to show that, okay, particularly you have to show and you have to say, see, sometimes snake you should not put 2 times, only 1 time. But at this particular time he has to write yes 2 times. Okay? See, I'll just read out. Indicating to the picture on envelope and ask the child, what is this? He says, dress. Then ask him, do you listen sound in dress? Okay? He says, yes. Then remove your thumb and indicate to SS and say, in this envelope, whenever you listen saw sound, you have to write this 2 times. Okay, there is no rule why we are writing 2 times. We doesn't even know why are we writing 2 times. But we are writing it. So that's why in this envelope you have to mention that. Because you are collecting only those pictures. Okay? In this envelope, whenever you listen saw sound, you have to write 2 times. Okay? Ask him to take out all the cards from envelope. Introduce all the cards to child and place the envelope on left top. Ask him to place cards one below the other. Indicating to the first picture card, ask him what is this. The child says glass. Ask him which is the first sound in this word. Okay. Then the child says g. Okay. Then next sound l. Okay. Then ask him to place that sound. G, G. He'll place l. Then a, he'll place. Then ask him what do you listen after a in glass. As. Okay. Then he says s. Whenever you listen that last like these sounds, so last only you have to put yes. Now you give me any one word which has only one yes at the end. Grape, grapes, singular plural. Word like that. Yes, for everything we write yes, that is singular plural. Gas, okay. Then anything. Only few we have like that. Bus. Okay, so few things you can collect and you can say you have to write double S. Even when it comes to bus and all, you can say no need to write something. Because these things you need to teach. No other way. Because there is no why we are using this, why we are writing like this, nobody knows. That in India we are not using one particular thing. See, when British were there here, what they started borrowing. So we have taken words from UK people or Dutch people or British people, from everyone we have borrowed, and we are using all types of English. Because it's not our language. When you go to UK, they have only one type of pronunciation. When you go to US, they will pronounce in the same manner. But when it comes to India, each one in a different manner. Because of that, English is little tough in India compared to other countries.
Ma'am, what do we have to do with the small major alphabet block?
No need. Leave it that. Don't write it. Okay, by this we are going to end this language because too much will be, you can't digest. Okay, till here any doubts? Because those are similar to each other. So, till double terminal consonant we have done. The other things we'll do it. If you sit for another 2 classes here.
Double terminal consonants, like you just told about double S, so we have to, there will be more letters like double L and also we have to
hill, pill, mill, ball, doll, glass.
So we have to make separate envelopes, and do we have to write separate?
No, no.
One is enough.
You can mention in the same manner you can give for other words. Ball, hill, press, glass, doll, mall, doll. See, beginning maybe it will be difficult for the child, but slowly when it starts, when you repeat that, then it will be easy for the child. Yeah, any doubts? Because we have many more to do. No doubts? No. After going home, you'll get doubts.
Eagle and it, you have E and A is there. After that it's pronouncing eagle.
E.
But pronunciation is E only.
E.
A is silent. E should be.
That's what I told, orthographic complications. We can't introduce all these things to these small children. See, when they are in higher classes, you can tell. Each, each. Some way that sound is coming. Or else silent. Sometimes it will be silent. You can tell to the senior children, but not at this stage. That's what orthographic complications, we are not able to introduce all the complications. We can introduce only few things. We are introducing only few things. If you think like that, write one sentence and start pronouncing that, and you just see how we are writing, then the whole sentence we will be having a problems. Higher classes you can teach all those things, not for these children.
For long vowel, if you put inside the after the vowel, some one consonant will come.
It comes, no? When you are using long sounds of vowels, you just try out some words, automatically it comes.
No, if consonant will come, the eagle and it will come in. E, after that A is coming.
Maybe that becomes same sound, I think. Eagle, maybe R, A silent, something like that. Eagle. We are not pronouncing, but we are writing. After like that. But fewer exemptions, but don't take those words. Eagle, what you are telling is correct. This is not working out with eagle. Okay, GLE is coming. No, we are, so at the beginning only we have that long sound. But you have to choose the words like this. There is no confusion. Later on they will understand all these things.
In particular subject English,
See, things, that's what even Dr. Maria Montessori says, we can't introduce all these complications to the child. It's very difficult. The child is not able to understand, but few things we can introduce. That's why I'm telling language, if the child is able to catch, you teach. Or else please leave it something. Okay? Nobody is forcing you to teach all these things. If the child is capable of learning, you teach. If the child is not capable at this age, leave. That's why even this language, even first, second, third teachers can teach. Your language flashcards, the same measurement what ma'am has given for your flashcards. What is that measurement?
15 by 20.
Okay? 15 by 20. Same thing, you can take white kg cardboard sheet.
We have got this hardboard and
Mouthboard is there.
we have the card.
Because this, I'm just doing for, as a teaching aids. Wherever you go, you can carry. That is flashcards and tracing sandpaper with sandpaper you are doing. So this, if possible, in kg cardboard. Okay, it's not compulsory that you have to do with the mouthboard and all. Okay, the same measurement, okay, either Kannada, same thing, okay. If you can draw and color, not a problem. Or else, if you can take the printout of this, you'll get no any color printout, or black also, not a problem. Take that, cut it in a shape and paste it. No need of sandpaper. This is not for sandpaper. This is language flashcards.
So what do we have to write? Like this is
Alphabet. So if you're non-Kannadiga, you can do Hindi.
like
Yeah, all the letters you have to do.
only the letters, no words.
No words. Mama, just count how many are there. Count how many are there. Hindi. I, U, Ru, E, I, O, Au, Aha. 13. Plus Ka varga, Ta varga, Pa varga, Ta varga. That is 5, 25. Plus Ya, Ra, La, Va, Sh, Ha. 15 plus 25. Hindi 46. Okay. That's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Language.
How to write by
Anything you can do, or else I'm telling you now, take printouts, paste it, cut it and paste it. According to this size, ma, you have 15 into 20 size. Letters, it should fit. Means, there's no, I'm not giving any particular size. If it is your card, little gap, top and bottom. Got it? I am not giving any particular size for this. But Kannada or Hindi. If you are Kannadiga, you do Kannada. If you are non-Kannadiga, you can do Hindi. 49 ma. Hindi something they told 46 or something. Got it? Any doubts? Easy method. I am not giving so much of work to you. Okay? This is only flashcards you are going to show to the child. I want the letter as it is. I don't want any design or something. Take print out, cut, paste. See, if you you want to keep it for a long time, you can invest, you can do. It's not compulsory that. Where did you brought from? Where you got that? Do you have any one piece like that? Okay, not a problem. Yes. This is your original piece. This is 15 by 20. I'll go for lamination for this. That's what. Okay, no doubts? No, please. This is your time. This is my time to go out. Please take your position. That we have time.
We need to practice ourselves.
Yes. With your partners. Do one thing. Come with your partners. Take this material. Sit along with your partners. Padma, come on, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ತೆಗೆದು ಆ ಕಡೆ ಇಡೋಣ. Little louder. Not explain, you give the presentation to your child.
Now we will see how to arrange. See, red. Red.
not asking the child. You ask which color is this?
You will ask. I'm asking. In only in not.
Then ask the child to show you
Okay.
where is the particular.
Which color is this? Show me red. Yeah, very good. Yes, please. See?
Black.
Very good. See this? Is this same? This both are looking same. Now we will do the, yeah, please.
Red.
Yeah, very good. This is first layer. No, this is not this. You should put this layer first. Okay? Very good. See, all blue. Yes. Yes, very good. See this? Is this looking same? I'm watching if she is doing it correctly.
Take it, ma'am.
Correct? Very good. Come next. Take this.
Ma'am taught like that, na? Barbita ma'am taught like that for holding? No need. Just like that. Oh, she didn't has even teach like that for holding. Zero means nothing. Will only show nothing.
to
Same similarity, no?
same.
Same,
Both
na?
are similar. Low sounds of big
Okay.
sound. This two are combined.
Okay.
Just sound combined.
Which is which
Same,
is a similar,
similar, yeah.
which is the same one sound.
Same sound. So now we want to compare. Process I forgot. We want to mix up the written and something bigger. One same same book. No, this one.
Okay.
I just now I found.
Here also, see. Don't go there on the number.
Yeah. Compare this.
Yeah, this is same.
Huh?
But red, na?
No,
Blue
I
or
think-
will compare with
of
this, na?
course.
Blue
But
and
which one is this sound?
this one is big. This one is less.
Less, huh? No, it is little bit big. Yeah, these both are same.
Yeah, that's why it's big.
These are same.
Hey, but this with this blue. Yeah, this is same. This is same.
Oh. Is it a big sound or small?
Yeah, this is same.
No, though both are red.
No,
Huh?
only one sound is coming here. Here mixed sound is coming. Only one is phone is
I think something is missed. These both are same.
See both this I don't know.
I think these little
Different. One sound is coming only.
something is missing. These are same.
No.
Both.
4 and 3.
No, they were both
Okay,
same.
yeah.
Paramita? Paramita? With the height, the difference is there. It was done, but I want to ask. Paramita, do you remember actual process? We want to give only want to put just one color outside.
One color,
Huh?
then you have to arrange it from low intensity to high or that is fading.
Yes, yes.
Okay? Then you take out other one also.
Okay.
Once you are done
Mix
with
up.
it, then do the same with this.
Mix up. We want to mix up and we want to compare.
That is the third one. First you do with red color,
Mhm.
then you do the same thing with this color.
Okay.
Both done, then mix up and then do the pairing.
It will come under exercises.
Yeah, like
Like
this is like this, so you have to find the same
same sound.
intensity in both.
Yeah. We did it.
Like
It It comes under, I think, exercise 3. Like that. Just normal presentation is different. We want to
Normal is only with
grading. And after we want to do exercises, 3 exercises. In that exercise we want to place one red, one blue, and after matching, pairing.
that is for pairing. Like one from here.
Here we did that. Yeah, just now we have done. First 3 is
Difference is there. But basic only the match of body.
Number is here, you can
both are same.
here less, here more. In this one.
Maybe the way we are taking it.
If we are closing, we are doing like this, it will close, then the sound will come.
So you have to hold it in.
Otherwise, we can put like this.
Like that.
But she told like this also. When we are comparison like this, we can.
In udhar hai.
Athens of book over.
This one is same.
Hey, you know, today it's finished. Yeah, final test. In art and craft also. In first class, I left at 4 practical. In second class, I left, I think so, 3A.
So only one sound is coming